If your KD is staying below a 3.0, then this video is going to change your game. I am Komodo Curb and I have over 1,000 wins in every single era of Warzone. And I see very common mistakes ruining every single person's game. So what we're going to be doing today is randomly spectating, and we're going to expose some of the very common mistakes that people make, and I guarantee you, you're making at least half of these. So our very first player is level 900. It's probably a very good person to spectate. What I like about that first engagement is he un-ADSs right away. Very too often people get stuck in aim and try and track someone. That's not going to happen. You need to be un-ADS. And a second thing I like about this player is he uses the 3 R's. Replate, rotate, and reposition. He's going to go ahead and approach this guy from a secondary angle. Hopefully he's not expecting it, and this will play off just the way we want. Unfortunately, this is another mistake that I see way too often. People are not choosing the right gun for the right engagement. See, he had a sniper that was sniper range. That was not the range for an SMG. So he easily got dogged by someone that was ready at that distance with an AR. Another mistake that I'm seeing right away with this player is crosshair placement. Look at how he's navigating around. He's keeping his crosshair really close to the ground. Decent shot placement. Lucky shots on the bot. So the reason why I say crosshair placement, lets everyone just fly across this guy. What a wonderful time he's having. With crosshair placement, if your crosshair is looking at the ground, then you have so much more area to travel, because when someone comes, you're looking down here. You're going to have to correct your aim and move up towards their head and or chest. If they are already positioned in this correct area, which you should be having your cursor about level and or where you think someone's head is going to be, then they are going to win the gunfight no matter what meta you are running. Now this guy, he's looking to control the high ground, although he looks to be a sweaty player, so he's probably going to get pre-bored. Keeping an eye on the tower is a fantastic idea. You know, let's go ahead and call it out, man. I'm noticing there's a lot of people that are flying down on their parachutes, man. You need to turn off auto deploy. That should not be on. And you can cut your parachute really close to the ground. That's going to avoid you being beamed out of the air if that happens to you a lot. If it does, go ahead and say I'm sorry in the chat. Now look at his crosshair placement. Once again, absolutely terrible. This guy's playing just slightly a little bit scared. If you want to get... Come on, get him. If you want to get better at gunfights, then you have to pick engagements. Another mistake that I'm all the time seeing is people land in places that, one, they're not familiar with. He got really lucky on that. They land in places they're not familiar with, and or they do not have a loot plan or exit strategy. Let's take control for an instance. If you're going to land a control, there's 10 exits in control. You need to know where these exits are and how to get to them for in case you're getting third party, and or you need to do one of the 3 R's. Now, this guy's mistake right here is not knowing situational awareness. He knew there was someone up on that tower, and he went ahead and chose to neglect the fact that they were still up there with a sniper. Here's another mistake, man. Not knowing where you're getting shot from. So wherever you get shot, there's these little haze markers that pop up around where you're getting shot. If you see those, you can literally just turn and generally be in the exact area where you're being shot from. And another thing that people need to be aware of is pretty much every single thing in Call of Duty is wall bangable, including all this metal right here. All this metal is wall bangable. Dude, he's about to get it, bro. That is obviously a pretty decent player. So whenever it comes to sniping, man, this is just a general tip, dude. Don't shoot where they are, shoot where they're going to be. Every single one of these bullets in these snipers have a bullet velocity, which causes them to not be hit scan. Hit scan is you point, you click, that's exactly where they're going to be at. So you need to be shooting in front of someone. If they are running like this, know your bullet velocity and shoot right here. Don't shoot right here because you always land behind them. So another mistake this dude's doing is he's once again not sniping correctly at all. And he's also pinned himself in between two people. He is running super low on resources. And this is a super common mistake as well. Not knowing when to disengage from gunfights. He's looking for that kill and not really playing for the win. This guy made the mistake we mentioned just a little while ago. Completely forgot there was a sniper up here. So at some point, you're going to have to give up your position and get more resources. You're going to need more plates. You're going to need more ammo. You're going to need streaks. You're going to need a selfie. This guy's sitting on $6,000, and that can literally buy him every single thing he needs. And that's another thing I see people do. They just sit on money for no reason. If you die, you can't take it with you. That's the wallbang ability. He's below you. He has no idea where he's at. Lack of situational awareness. Now he's coming up the zipper. Gonna get first shots. Playing kind of scared. We're gonna do a reload in the middle of pushing. That makes a lot of sense. So if you have money, you should be moving around spending this money. You want high kills? Push for UAVs. If you're running out of plates constantly, getting wallbang from the bomb because you have no idea what wallbang ability is, then you need to be pushing, you know, for other resources. Now, Dammy, he's on 7. He looks like he's running meta. And I really love this guy already because he's not wasting time on looting. He looks at the loot, grabs what he needs, and moves the hell on. He's got 7 grand, no selfie. Let's see what he does. Purchase a free selfie. Purchase a UAV. What else we got? A double UAV. And if you look at the mini-map, you can see there is someone up here. We're going to see it on the mini-map. With all these arrows tell your elevation, whether they're above you and or below you. Ooh, very good shot placement, man. See, what I like about that is he put his aim exactly where it needed to be before he ADS'd and before he ever took his very first shot. That almost always guarantees that you're going to get the kill. Now, he knows that there's at least one player over here and some players over here. Very good shot placement, man. Oh, I'll call it streak because there's a duo over there. He's going to be able to catch these guys jumping off, more than likely. Now, that guy's going to have the nastier head glitch. Once again, this is all wall bangable. Terrible decision to rotate low, man. Should have went wide right on that. Ooh, that was almost really close, dude. Always track in front of people, never track behind them because of bullet velocity. Got a little panic grab there. Oh, and your gun fell to the ground, didn't it? Now he's got to waste of time finding the AR because he panic loot. That's exactly what he done. And he has no idea where his AR is. That is not your AR. Your AR fell to the ground. Oh my gosh. His AR either despawned or it's on waste levels. Dude, he's pissed. Because now panic looting has thoroughly killed his pacing. He can't find it. Where'd it go? Damn. Double SMG time, I guess, guys. Double SMG. He could find $1,000 and go ahead and get a brand new loadout. But it's probably going to move on, man. It's 1v7. He's at 11 right now. If you're looking for maximum movement, this is a great tip, man. Go ahead and make sure you have your melee out. And that's going to allow you to move as fast as absolutely possible. Although the nunchucks is currently the fastest one. It's not the sticks, you know, it's not the knife, it's none of those, it's the nunchucks. Don't know why. Maybe some kind of motion propelled-y, something like that. Don't know if that's the actual word, but it is a trademark now. Ooh, we got a sniper. How you gonna play this, man? You got no AR. So what he does is he gets just a little bit of information and then moves on the cover. He's probably looking at his mini-map, considering what options he has. It's a great trophy placement. So realistically, his main concern right now should be this area right here. This is your in-game strategy. These guys are going to have the top ground. You could honestly position in one of two of these right here. If you had an AR and you could hold them out just a little bit, and then you have high ground secured from everything here. Ooh, good slow play, man. He audio hoard that dude out, man. Honestly, you should be going for an AR and or taking that guy's AR. Great decision right there, the precision. That is how you really control area. Now, honestly, he needs to reload, but he's fine. But precisions in game are absolutely golden. Why are they golden? They are golden because you can control over half the circle. Situational awareness, you already knew that guy was there. Now, this is a terrible situation. I would be calling that precision right here to clear that area and then move to this wall immediately with my gas mask. Although that was not a bad precision, he used it to clear that one guy out, which puts him in a 1v2. Still no long distance. He knows where one guy's guaranteed. If there's no engagement, the other guy's right there. This first guy's going to wrap around gas. Great fucking play, dude. Great play. You know where both people are. Okay, now it's a 1v1 and the other dude has strong positioning. And that is game right there. That is how you play. The very last guy has moved all the way around, man. Great gas play. He should have known where he was at. Unfortunately, he did not go pick up that one guy's AR. Did not look for anything with any kind of distance. There's no way he would have been able to cover that ground in the engagement. If you got any value from this video, go ahead and like the fucking video and follow for more. Peace.